Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you today, and I appreciate you taking time out of your own day to have a listen to this. So, as you may know or may not know, Greg and I have had our own Arbonne business for a couple of years now, and we're absolutely delighted when we heard the rumour that it was coming to New Zealand. And recently, when it was announced that it was coming, officially coming in June this year, I can't even tell you how over the moon we were. It's such a huge opportunity for everyone out there. Just to give you a little brief background about myself, I worked as a dancer pretty much my whole life, and worked on the cruise ships for 10.5 years. And when I was coming to the end of my career there, I wasn't really sure which direction to take my life in. You know, anything that I wanted to do career-wise, I was going to have to start at the bottom and work my way up. So we heard about Arbonne from a friend in Australia. And when I first heard about it, I didn't really think it was something that I was particularly interested in. Greg, however, did see the benefits to the business side of it. So he went away and researched a lot into it. And while he was researching, I was trying the products, which I just absolutely fell in love with. They're so amazing. And then Greg explained, you know, how the business could work for us in our lives. And we realised that it was, you know, in order for us to come to live the life that we want and not be bogged down by financial stress and worry, you know, every time we want to visit friends and family, because as you know, I'm in Scotland and Greg's family are in New Zealand. So there's going to be a lot of flying back and forth over the next, you know, 40, 50, 60 years. So we want to make sure that we have enough money for that, and it's not something that we, you know, we're not getting stuck in Scotland when we want to be in New Zealand seeing people. So we realised that we had to make a choice to do something out of the ordinary, something out of our comfort zones, and we knew that we just couldn't ignore this opportunity that had been placed in front of us. This is the only option that we'd found that crossed our paths, that offered us the chance to create financial freedom, you know. And since we've actually started the business, we've watched friends of ours get to the levels that financial freedom is actually happening in their lives, which just shows us that this too good to be true dream is in fact possible. So better actually than all the money in the world is the friends that we've met through this business. We've met some incredibly beautiful people, and their positivity and their encouragement has really helped us, you know, build our confidence. And this has not only helped our business lives, but it's helped our everyday lives as well. So we realised that with Arbonne, we've got this opportunity to help other people change their lives, and that's what I'm here to share with you today. So just a background on Arbonne. So Arbonne is a 35-year-old company. It's actually 36 years old now, actually. And it started way back in 1975 with a man named Peter Mort. You can see him down at the bottom of the slide. He was a Norwegian visionary, and basically what he wanted to do was create a business that ordinary people could create an extraordinary life from. He also wanted to make products that were pure, safe and beneficial, and actually, you know, worked on your skin. So he went out to create this business, which he started creating basically for the stay-at-home mum. So that's where the business started. But now over time, as you can see, it's gone into Canada in 2006, Australia and the UK in 2007. It went into Poland in 2014. It's going into New Zealand this year, 2016. And at the end of this year, it's also going into Taiwan. So this business is just, I mean, it's starting, it's ground floor at the moment, but it's becoming global. It's going to go into so many countries, you know, in the next few years. So it's really exciting at the moment. But basically over this time, from 1975 till now, the business has transformed from just working mums, stay-at-home mums, all the way to, like, we've got doctors, nutritionists, singers, dancers, firemen, physiotherapists. You know, you've got absolutely everybody from every walk of life doing this business. So it's really evolved. You know, we have a really generous compensation plan, which I'm going to talk about a wee bit later. An amazing thing is that they've made Arbonne a willable business when you get to the second level. So this means that if anything happens to you, you can pass this business, you can will it on to somebody else. So whether it be your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, whatever, and it's willable 5 levels deep. So even your grandchildren, maybe their grandchildren, they will still earn an income from this way after you're gone. So it's just, I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. I don't know any other company that does that. We have a really experienced, committed home office team. If anybody wants to know more about them, please speak to me. I won't go on about it just now because I've got a lot to say about them. And then we've got a state-of-the-art distribution, and we've got support centres. So just a fabulous, fabulous business. Now, I honestly believe that Arbonne has the best products on this entire planet. Now, this is because they're actually botanically based, with the most top quality plant-based ingredients, mix that with cutting edge science, and we've got products that are pure, safe, beneficial, and actually work. Our products are vegan, they're PETA approved, they are pH correct, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested. They're never tested on animals, which is huge nowadays because a lot of companies still do test on animals. A lot of ones that you wouldn't think would, they actually do. And it's not actually always about what's in the products. Sometimes it's about what's not in them as well. So our products are formulated without gluten, petrolatum, animal products or byproducts, formaldehyde, donating preservatives, no chemicals, dyes or fragrances, no artificial sweeteners, colours or flavours, and no parabens, which is a huge one because parabens are linked to cancer. Now, it said before, we adhere to very strict Swiss guidelines. Now, as you know, anything Swiss is always top quality. If you think about anything like Swiss chocolate, Swiss watches, banks, all that sort of thing, they're all like top quality, and Arbonne is absolutely no exception. Now, we've got a wide range of consumable products. Now, the word consumable is really important here because basically, I assume that everybody that I'm talking to right now has washed today. Now think about when you go in the shower. You go in the shower, you use your shower gel, you wash your hair, face scrubs, maybe different sorts of exfoliating products, and then you get out the shower, you use your deodorant, you brush your teeth, you put on your makeup, you use moisturiser, put on your makeup, then you moisturise your body. So by the time you've even left the bathroom, you've probably used, well over 15, 20 products. The best thing about Arbonne is every product that they make is consumable. So you are going to use these on a daily basis. So we've got a range of skincares. So we've got the women's and the men's RE9 range, which is our flagship range. And this is what we use to lead our business. This is our anti-aging line. It's the first line that they came up with, and it's just absolutely top quality. We've got CAM range for sensitive skin, we've got FC5 for younger skin, and then we've got speciality treatments for problem skin as well. We've got bath and body products, which are just out of this world. Some of the ingredients for this, the algae is actually sourced in a bay in St Malo, which is government protected, meaning that there's no pollution there at all. So it's absolutely amazing. We've got hair care, so for colour treated hair, normal hair, got it. Sun care, which is obviously more important sometimes in New Zealand than it maybe is in Scotland. We've got fake tan as well in there though for those wintry days. We've got a huge range of cosmetics, makeup, and honestly this range is phenomenal. I don't know anybody that has used the foundation that will go back to using anything else. It's just amazing. We've got a huge nutrition range, which is a very popular range at the moment. We all know health and wellness is becoming more and more popular, so this range extremely consumable. And then we've got deodorant and toothpaste, which is pure mint. As I said before, the RE9 range is the range that we lead the business with. You can see visible clinically tested results within 24 hours. Now, we do all our clinical studies independently, so nobody is being biased when they're testing them. So just phenomenal results. Now, if you're wondering what network marketing is, Basically, your traditional retail, you've got your manufacturer, and to get it to the consumer, your product to the consumer, it's got to go through all these steps. So it's got to go to the wholesaler, warehouser, sales force, the retailers, and then to the consumer. Now, all of these steps they cost money. So you've got to pay every one of those that's doing one of those steps. Now, you've also got your overheads of a shop. So you've still got your lighting, your heating, everything like that. To take into consideration there as well. So actually, by the time you get your product, only about 20% of the price that you paid is actually going into the product itself. So it's actually a little scary when you buy, when your foundation costs £2 or something, and then you buy that, and actually it's only 20% of that that's actually gone into the foundation itself. With network marketing, you go straight from the manufacturer, you go through an independent consultant like myself, and you go online, you type in what you want, you put in your credit card details, it gets shipped straight to your door, and that's it. I don't touch any money, I don't touch any products, it all gets done online. So it's a very, very simple, distribution system. So network marketing, basically, it means word of mouth recommendations. So I'm just recommending the products, you go online and buy them, and Arbonne pays me a commission for introducing you to the products. Now, why Arbonne? Why now? This is a huge question. And apart from the amazing products that this business has, it's actually really appealing to everyone. So firstly, we've got the baby boomers. Now, these are this is the age group that's coming up for retirement age. So we all know that what the government is asking these people to retire on is absolutely shocking. They're no longer able to live on and retire on, the money that they're being asked to retire on. So it's just so few pennies in their pockets, So they're not being able to retire and live the life that they've dreamed of for the last 40 years. So gone are the days of retiring and taking, multiple holidays and, just living a life of luxury and leisure. And people are now being forced to work even longer and, more hours till, I think the retirement age, I know definitely in Scotland it's gone up to 67. So, I mean, by the time we get there, it's going to be sky high. I mean, we'll probably be working till we're 80 or 90. But, people are being forced to work longer. So this business gives them the opportunity to create more money while socialising, while travelling, and just while enjoying life as they should be in retirement age. So I'm sure that everyone knows somebody that's in this situation that this business could help. Now, the Gen X's, so this is my age group, we're kind of stuck in a corporate world. We've got a lot of uni debt, a lot of credit card debt, having to work extra hours or second jobs to provide for our families. And like myself, I'm just coming to the age where I'm starting to think about a family. But actually surviving on one wage is very, very stressful. And it's stressful while there's only 2 mouths to feed, never mind if we added a mouth. So add a mouth, take away an income, and all of a sudden you are in a bit of a pickle. So luckily Arbonne can fit very well around kids. I have a lot of friends that are mums, and they thrive on this because they can go out and meet new people through it as well, which is great. And it allows you the chance to actually, provide for your family while watching your family grow up and your kids grow up. So it's very, very important. And then there's the millennials. This is the group that I feel most sorry for. Now, not only are they coming out of uni with stack loads of debt, there's no jobs in the specific fields that they've just spent 4 years training for. And this is because the baby boomers can't leave their jobs. The Gen X's are hanging in there, like praying that the baby boomers will leave so that they can get a promotion finally, and then obviously technology is taking over a lot of jobs nowadays, which is such a shame, but it is happening. It's just the way the world is going. So thankfully, when these millennials look outside the box, they're forced to, but they can find the perfect business, already set up for them with Arbonne. So it's got low startup costs, it's low risk, they can have the opportunity to live the life that they deserve through this business. So it's a huge one for the millennials. And the business is internet based. Like I said before, health and wellness is booming. So there just really couldn't be a better time to jump in. Now, if you're thinking, oh, that sounds great, so there must be a catch, well, think again. Now, I'm not in any way trying to say that this is a get-rich-quick scheme or something like that. It's not. I've been doing the business for 2 years now. I am a district manager, which I'll explain later. But you have to put in hard work and determination to get anywhere in the business. So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Let me just clear that up right now. The best thing about this business, though, is it's very, very simple. So basically, we stop buying our products from everyday retail stores, you know, from the department stores and from the high street shops. We start buying ultra premium products from our own online shop at a discount. And then we enjoy the added benefit of helping to educate others on why the products are safer and more beneficial. And then we also benefit from a commission from Arbonne when those people switch to our products. And we just share this with everybody, show them how to do it, show them how to share it with their friends, and boom, we have our business. So it's very, very simple, as simple as stop, start, share. Now, why Arbonne? So Arbonne is really so much more than a business. You have got the opportunity here to have your own business at low risk. You know, most businesses tend to fail within 5 years, and only, I think it's like only 10% of businesses make it to 10 years. So there's not a lot of businesses that actually end up, you know, working out for the rest of your life. So we get a lot of support with this business. So we've got our website. Arbonne gives us our own website when we sign up. So they give you your own website. So you can just direct people to your website for them to buy whatever products they want to buy. We've got a lot of training resources, and social media to rely on, you know, to help train us. We've got a lot of support and mentoring from the people who have introduced me to the business. For instance, they will do training sessions with us, you know, weekly calls, and the people that introduce them, they also do them. So we've got a lot of support around us. We've also got a customised training programme, which is the Arbonne University. So you can just pop online anytime you want, go to the Arbonne University and learn about the products or the business side of it. The personal development side of it is also a huge, huge thing. I never really thought that I would be able to get up and present in front of a room full of people, but through this business, I've been given the confidence through the people around me, through Arbonne, to get up and share this business opportunity with other people. We can also give back to the community through this business, and we have the Arbonne Charitable Foundation. Now, when we say giving back to the community, this could be in any way at all, because once you reach a level where your income is you know, a lot more than anything it's ever been before, you can do anything with that money. So if you want to go out and, you know, support your local businesses or support charities and stuff like that, like you can do that. It's up to you what you do with your money. And so you definitely grow as a person, you grow as a leader in this business, and it says down there, you increase your confidence and overall well-being. Well, this is incredibly true, and in the last 6 months, I've probably never felt better about myself, so it's good. So it starts with you. It starts with you saying yes. And once you say yes, you start telling your friends and your network all about this amazing opportunity. And others will see your vision for the future and they'll want to come with you on the journey. So you just keep sharing, and as you can see, your team will start to grow. Now, the amazing thing that happens as you share with each person is that they will share with someone, who will share with someone, who will share with someone, and so on and so forth. So over time, you create something amazing called time leverage. Now, there are only so many hours in the day, as we all know, not enough, obviously. But if you and 10 consultants, say, on your team are all out speaking to people at the same time, sharing the products, sharing the business, then you suddenly start earning from hours that aren't even aren't even there. So time leverage is an amazing thing. Now everyone that you know will know people that you don't know. So even if people aren't interested in this business, they might know somebody who is interested in it, which is why you should just share it with everyone. Now, you don't get paid from Arbonne unless there's product sales going through your business. So you want to keep an even focus on sharing products, because some people will not be interested in creating an income through this, but they will love the products. Arbonne gives us a very fair compensation plan, which provides a level playing field for everyone. So, for example, someone who joins today could put in way more effort, way more hard work than I have been putting in. And then that would lead to them earning a larger paycheck than I am, or somebody who's just dabbling in it. So with our earnings and rewards, I'm just going to skim over this one. So we've got 4 levels. You've got district manager, that's where I am at the moment. So great, you can earn $250. These prices are based on Australian dollars, so they're kind of similar. But you can earn $250 a month cash bonus if you reach the level that they're asking you, the bonus that they're wanting you to get to. And you can also win incentive trips and special gifts and rewards. When you go up to area manager, this is the level that your business finally becomes willable, which is great. You get the chance to earn $500 cash bonus, and then you get your special gifts, rewards, and incentive trips that you can earn as well. When you get up to regional vice president, this is where it actually gets really exciting, because this is where the financial freedom starts to kick in. One of my friends at the moment, she's at this level. She's been at it since, I think, October of last year. She got her car. So she got, Arbonne gave her money, or give her money every month to lease a brand new white Mercedes. And as you can see from the little blue box as well, we're associated with or affiliated with Mercedes and Tiffany's. So that just shows you the quality of the business. So they give you your car, so you get that, plus her wage at the moment, or her income she's getting, from Arbonne, she says is around between, I think, £4,000 and £6,000 a month. So I'm not sure what that is in dollars, but it's probably around 10,000. Probably around $10,000 a month. So you can see here, this is when you can give up your work that you don't like, or this is where you can give back to the community. Things like that can start happening at this level. National Vice President, this is the top level that you can get to, and your income is uncapped. You can still obviously earn all your incentive trips and everything. Your monthly car bonus goes up, so you get even more money to lease your car. You get taken to Maui every January. You get taken to Maui for 2 people, all expenses paid. You get paid to go to the Global Training Conference, and you can win the National Vice President Challenge trip, which is always always looks phenomenal. As you can see here, district manager, average monthly income is 311 Australian dollars. So add this to your income that you're already getting just now, and working this business part-time and adding an extra $300 on to your income every month is quite good. Your average time to position is 5 months, so it doesn't take a long time to get there. Then area manager is $1,600, and it takes 12 months on average to get here. Regional vice president, this is the level you get your car at. Now you can see here, so the average monthly income has jumped to $6,797, so nearly $6,800. Now, if that's probably a lot more than anybody that I know is getting, paid monthly. So that takes 24 months to get to an average, and that's only 2 years. It's not a long time at all. So if in 2 years you could, double or triple what you're getting a month from a normal job, working a job part-time, I think that's probably worth it. And then national vice president, if you see the jump here, this is unlimited income potential, so it's never capped. So it depends, if you just keep sharing this with people, that could double, triple, quadruple. And people at the moment, the average income is $19,000 a month. I mean, it's just nuts. So that's 43 months that it normally takes to get there. So if you can imagine in 5 years' time, if you could be earning 20 grand a month, would that be worth it? Definitely worth it for me and Greg. So a global expansion. Now this is it. Now there's a lot of components that have to be taken into consideration before taking on a new market. So Arbonne is taking it slowly, taking it slow to move into new markets. As you could see before, it launched into America in 1975, and it wasn't until 2006 that they moved into any other countries. So they do like to get it right in the country that they're in before moving to a new country. So at the moment, Arbonne is number 36 on the direct selling list, and most, if not all, of the companies from number 35 to number 1 are already global. So you can see that with launching into New Zealand and Taiwan this year, and there'll be more in the next few years, I'm sure, you can absolutely guarantee that Arbonne is going to be, within the next 5 to 10 years, is going to be taking that number 1 spot. Not only in direct selling, but in health and wellness as well. I'm sure that they're going to take that number 1 spot there too. So this opportunity, why am I telling you about this now? Well, it's so huge for you in New Zealand at the moment. Like, you have the chance here to be pioneers in Arbonne and start something that nobody else has even heard of at the moment. So you literally have a blank slate, or a map of New Zealand, and it's blank, and opportunity to go out and help so many people, including yourselves, to create a future that wasn't possible before. I'm just going to give you a quick example of something that happened 9 years ago. Now, Sue Cassidy, which is David Cassidy's ex-wife, the singer, she's got a business in the US, and when it was announced that the company was coming to the UK, she got on the phone to all her friends, and one of them was a woman named Caroline McFarlane, and she decided to jump in and join her. She didn't really know what she was joining. She just knew that it was going to be something exciting, something new, and she thought, I'm going to give it a go. So fast forward 9 years, and Caroline put a status on Facebook the other day saying that her business had a $4 million turnover that 1 month, which is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I can't even begin to imagine how big her paycheck is, and this is because she was one of the first people in the UK to do this. She was the first person to do it and stick at it. So this is how big your opportunity is right now, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. I don't know how well I'm painting the vision of how huge it is going to be, but I honestly would, if you can, get yourselves along to an opportunity evening. Arbonne's corporate side are going to New Zealand, and they're going to be in Auckland on the 5th, Wellington on the 6th, and Christchurch on the 7th of June. So take all your friends along, because this might not be necessarily for you, but it might be for one of your friends. You never know who might need this in their life or who could be interested in it, So like, the best part of this opportunity is that you're not limited to New Zealand. If you know anyone in Australia, Taiwan, UK, Canada, Poland, America, you can build a global business. So there's 3 ways that you can join the business as a host. So at the moment, obviously, I'm not there, so I wouldn't be able to host a party for you. I can, however, do online parties. So that is an option if you want to do that. Client and preferred clients. This is where a client, you buy your products at standard retail price, which is still a great deal because, like I said before, our products, the money goes back into the research and development of our products instead of paying all the middlemen, like we discussed. And so you're still getting a really ultra premium product at just a normal, standard kind of price. If you become a preferred client, you can enjoy 20% off your standard retail prices, and it's just a small low-cost sign-up fee. So you can also earn money, earn preferred advantage program that we've got. You can earn rewards towards other future orders. And then there's the independent consultant like myself. So this means that you're ready to start your business as soon as it's launched in June. There's a low cost sign up fee. We can enjoy 35% off our products, discount off our products, which is just phenomenal. We've got unlimited income potential, the potential to earn the Mercedes-Benz, and then there's the personal growth and development side of it as well. So basically that's it. Now, just when somebody asked me, when my friend asked me, you know, how do you feel about this? She just asked me a couple of questions. She said, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I began to imagine and picture where I'd be in 5 years. And, you know, I was wearing loads of lovely clothes, great shoes. I was living in a big house. You know, I didn't go to work. That was my picture of myself. And she said, if you keep doing what you're doing at the moment, will what you're doing get you to that dream in 5 years? And as a little bit, at the time I was coming to the end of my dancing career, so I knew I didn't even really have a job. So the answer for me was no, it's never going to get me there. Whereas with Arbonne, obviously the chances are that I can get there if I want to. So instead of asking yourself, what if this doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does? Now, the potential for this business is huge, especially in New Zealand at the moment. So really have a think about it. You know, go over the, write down any questions you have, get back to me, and we can discuss them. If you think this is something you're interested in, then perfect. We shall sit down together, you know, talk it out. And if it's not something for you, then please have a think of who it could be for in the future. You know, who some of your friends might be interested in this. Please refer them to me or pass on this video and let them have a watch of it, and then I can discuss it with them as well, because it might be for them. And here's just a few pictures of the Mercedes that have been earned in the UK, and just on the top right hand corner there, that's my friend Lucy. She also came from the same background as me as a dancer, that's her car. In the middle there, and yeah, so she's one of my close friends, so it's exciting for her. And that's it. So get back to me if you want. If not, thanks so much for joining me. Think of your friends, see who you can send to me and Greg, and we'll chat to them. All right, thanks so much for joining us. Bye.